ISO 20 and 22 has been on our radar for quite some time now, and for good reason. This global standard has the potential to unlock massive opportunities for blockchain integration within the banking sector. With banks finally getting the green light to explore crypto and stablecoins, the time to pay attention to ISO 2022 is now more critical than ever. Looking back, there was a lot of buzz connecting ISO 2020-22 to XRP, with many believing it would play a major role in driving its adoption. However, over time, it's become clear that while ISO 2022 is a game changer for financial messaging, its direct impact on XRP's value has been overstated. Nonetheless, the future of blockchain and banking is wide open, and this standard will undoubtedly play a key role in shaping what's next. This new standard is forcing banks to step up and innovate. They have no choice. If they don't adapt, they risk becoming obsolete. ISO 2022 isn't just another update, it's a game changer, marking the first time in history that banks are mandated to overhaul their systems. So what's next? What's the big upgrade? Enter DLT rails and blockchain. This is where things get exciting and where XRP comes into play. With ISO 2022, the path to blockchain and DLT adoption is clearer than ever, laying the groundwork for a major transformation in finance. And there's more. We now have projections for how ISO 2022 will reshape payment instructions and drive its adoption. Here's where we can really see the adoption kicking in. The data might look a bit rough at first glance, but over here we've got a much clearer picture. By Q2 2025, the prediction was 70%, but the actual figure came in at just 35%, about half of the forecast. Fast forward to November 2025, and the prediction jumps to a whopping 91%. That's a huge leap. If we break it down, it seems we're looking at roughly 45% growth between Q2 2025 and the end of the year, factoring in the top 175 originators. What's exciting here is that this shows adoption isn't just steady, it's gaining serious momentum. You can track it from Q1 2024 through Q2 2025. All signs point to November 2025 as a key milestone. And here's why. Blockchain is taking center stage in a big way. Think about it. Stablecoin legislation is expected to roll out by the end of August, with the SEC and their crypto task force leading the charge. It's fascinating to see clarity finally emerging around blockchain and crypto in the US. But it gets even bigger. Remember what the FSB shared? By late 2025, they're aiming to launch a global, harmonized crypto framework, one that could reshape the entire industry. Of course, whether that actually happens remains to be seen. Delays happen, sure, but there's a lot of momentum building behind the scenes. The FSB is teaming up with heavyweights like the G20, IMF, and BIS, all pushing for a global harmonized framework, a development I've been keeping a close eye on. It's all lining up with the growing adoption of ISO 2022, a game-changing standard reshaping the payment landscape. Let's dive deeper into this, starting with Smoke Dog's post. As ISO 2022 payment instructions gain traction, XRP's role within SWIFT compliant systems is expanding. Take the Earthport diagram, for example. It positions XRP alongside SWIFT under payment instructions, which are key for transferring money, whether it's fiat or crypto. Ripple's own documentation confirms that XRP-driven payments are ISO 22 compliant, ensuring seamless integration with the SWIFT network. You can see it all in action: global connectivity, payment instructions, and Earthport at the center. On one side, you've got SWIFT, on the other, Ripple, both working together within this new era of format transformation. Here's the deal. XRP is stepping up as the bridge for local fiat currencies, connecting fiat to fiat with pricing and FX, all while stablecoins steal the spotlight. With the FX market shifting on-chain, it makes perfect sense for XRP to remain the ultimate bridge. On the bottom right, you've got payment instructions seamlessly fitting into the picture. Now let's talk integration. The ISO 2022 module syncs with RippleNet's payment object standards built on the ISO 2022 PAX 0.008 message definition. Payment instructions are rapidly being adopted and the momentum is huge, but here's the kicker. What's brewing in October this year? It's all tied to stablecoins, and the shift is about to get even bigger. Stablecoins remain a major focus, and it all ties back to the FX model, doesn't it? Picture XRP as the bridge at the center of it all. Now, here's the exciting part. October brings the digital euro. European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde has confirmed the ECB will decide on launching a digital euro by then. This could be a game changer. Stay tuned and listen closely.
We have a cutoff date, which is October. So October 2025, my governing council has to decide whether we move forward or not. So that's an important date. My strong hope is that by then the European Parliament has passed the legislation that will support the technological work, the policy work, the unified rule book that we are working on so that we can launch.
What really grabs my attention is the timing and language surrounding some of these launches, especially how they seem to align perfectly with XRP. Take the BIS and the CPMI group, for example. It's fascinating how this came into play right after XRP was officially declared not a security in 2023. Almost like clockwork, Ripple and the CPMI group became a reality. It's interesting how everything seems to be falling into place. Take all these CBDC launches, the digital euro, the digital pound, they're all moving within a specific timeline. But what timeline is that? It's not just about the developments around XRP, though XRP definitely plays a key role here. It's also closely tied to the broader push for regulations. Let's rewind for a moment. Back on March 13th, Christine Lagarde made waves by declaring the digital euro more relevant than ever. The preparation phase for this wraps up in October, but issuing it, that's still on hold until the necessary legislation clears the path. The EU has officially passed Mecca, and it feels like the pieces are falling into place. With all the buzz around CBDCs, digital euros, and similar initiatives, it seems the EU is taking cues from the US. And honestly, CBDCs are clearly the top priority right now. At the same time, the US is making waves with stablecoin and crypto initiatives, sparking a global ripple effect. Nations everywhere are feeling the pressure to move faster on their own plans. Just imagine if the digital euro actually launches in October. It would be a game changer, setting off a chain reaction that could accelerate the entire industry. By October, I'd bet the US will have fully embraced stablecoin initiatives in a big way. We're already rolling out the red carpet for every ROSP-backed onshore stablecoin, think RO, RUSD, and Ripple. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Let's talk SWIFT. This ties directly to the digital euro, which they're branding as a CBDC. But let's be real. It's essentially a stablecoin just with a fancier name. I've broken this down before, but it's worth diving into again because the future of money is unfolding right before our eyes. This ties in perfectly with what Swift has been emphasizing lately. Take their 2025 hackathon, for example. With digital currencies like CBDCs and stablecoins gaining traction, the need to showcase their benefits while ensuring interoperability, compliance, and seamless cross-currency flows has never been more critical. Now, let's connect the dots. Ripple is actively part of the conversation. In fact, they joined the Digital Euro Association back in 2022, staking their place in the future of digital finance. Ripple is actively participating in this group, not just to conduct basic tests, but to explore the potential of a digital euro. They're diving into its feasibility, benefits, and efficiencies, essentially shaping the future of digital currency. That's what the Digital Euro Association is all about. Similarly, Ripple is also involved with the Digital Pound Foundation, which we'll touch on in just a moment. Now, why is this important? Because Swift is stepping into the conversation around stablecoins, CBDCs, and seamless cross-currency flows. Let's revisit that image from Smokedog, showing how two currencies can be bridged in just 3 seconds with a fixed rate. It's lightning fast, cost exceedable, reliable, and designed with users in mind. A game changer for global transactions. It's completely transparent, free from risk and volatility, a game changer. This tackles the cross-currency flow issues that have long plagued traditional payments. And here's the kicker. Back in 2021, David Schwartz highlighted XRP's ability to serve as an efficient bridge between assets, whether it's stablecoins or CBDCs. This aligns perfectly with the whole Internet of Value movement we're seeing. But think about what's happening right now. It's wild. Central banks are rolling out CBDCs like the digital euro and digital pound, while at the same time, we've got euro stablecoins, USD stablecoins, and all kinds of others flooding the market. Even Swift is talking about this shift. CBDCs, stablecoins, and now we're seeing tokenized assets of all kinds. Here's where XRP comes in. It's not just about stablecoins or CBDCs. It's about anything with value. Two tokenized assets, two items of value, anything at all. XRP could be the ultimate bridge, efficiently connecting them and creating seamless value transfers. Think about it. Every stablecoin and CBDC launch strengthens the use case for XRP. That's why I say even or USD, despite some claiming it might undermine XRP, actually bolsters its value. His developments aren't competition, they're catalysts. Now consider the bigger picture. On my X account, I posted on the 31st, the financial revolution is here. Ripple, XRP, and stablecoins are leading the charge. In just 1 month, 4 stablecoins were confirmed to launch on the XRP ledger. USDB, BBRL, EURSP, and XSGD. We're watching the $7.5 trillion 0 cents per day Forex market go on-chain in real time, and XRP is right at the heart of it all. Stablecoins are making waves like never before, and it's time everyone starts paying attention to just how transformative they really are. Many focus only on the surface, but stablecoins are the key to unlocking trillions in value. They power game-changing use cases like cross-border payments, tokenization, institutional DeFi, and more. This is the first domino to fall, setting the stage for networks like XRPL to be flooded with immense utility and value. Trillions of it. And change won't happen overnight, but the pace of these developments is unlike anything we've seen in crypto before. It's thrilling to watch this transformation unfold in real time. Markets like the $7.5 trillion 0 cents per day FX market are now moving on chain, and the XRP ledger is at the heart of it all, thriving because of its unmatched efficiency. The crypto landscape is shifting faster than ever, and we're witnessing the foundation for a future of limitless possibilities being built right before our eyes. XRP stands out as the ultimate bridge currency, seamlessly connecting any two forms of value. That's why I keep emphasizing one key point. Everything is moving on chain. Central banks are adopting blockchain. Fiat currencies are transitioning on chain. Stable coins are gaining momentum backed by governments like the US. All of this is happening as ISO 2022 rolls out globally. Banks are also jumping on board, with the FDIC, OCC, and the Fed giving them the green light to operate in this evolving space. It's all part of a bigger picture, a timeline that aligns perfectly. By the end of 2025 or 2026, we're on track to see globally harmonized crypto frameworks, with stablecoin legislation locked in place. I truly believe Ripple and XRP are destined for greatness. They are always in the spotlight at every major meeting, conference, you name it. But are they the only ones in the spotlight? Absolutely not. Hedera's making waves too. Stellar is right there alongside them. There are a handful of key players in this space I'm completely confident about, and Ripple and XRP are undeniably 2 of them. Let's talk about the digital pound. It's no longer just an idea, it's becoming a reality. Here's where it gets exciting. Ripple recently held a UK policy summit to dive into how the UK can cement itself as a global leader in digital assets. With new regulations on the horizon, the potential is massive. Think faster cross-border payments and tokenized financial markets, but the clock is ticking. To seize this moment, we need bold action and a smart, balanced approach to regulation. The UK has a golden opportunity to take the lead in this rapidly evolving sector. And here's the craziest part. Ripple is right at the heart of it all. From digital assets to stablecoins and key markets like the UK's massive FX market, Ripple is everywhere, driving innovation and shaping the future. Ripple's everywhere, and that's no accident. I believe we're on the brink of one of the greatest financial revolutions in history. Ripple and XRP are set to play a major role in this transformation, bigger than most people can even imagine. The impact will be massive, far beyond what's on the surface right now. So, with all that in mind, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, peace out.